one worth watching. It's the youngster Peng Shi-kun getting this 5-setter underway. And that came smashing straight back from Graham Vigras. Well, anytime service is as soft and safe as that, you're going to get good service reception, which means the setter can consider an array of weapons. And Brett Walsh, the setter, decided to go inside on the quick set to Vigras. And that was all Canada needed to get on the board. It's first to 25 points to win the set. You must win by 2 clear points. Decent service reception there from Du, and the backcourt attack comes in, but very, very long. That's a wild one. That was set up perfectly. And an early missed opportunity there for China. Canada are able to get on the board first. Liu Li Bin just needs to fine-tune the radar a little bit. So Vigras will stay on serve. Floating one in. Straight at Du once again. They'll go far side, and the containing block is there. Ma can't find a kill from there. They'll stay on that far side, and it's another wild old swing. Well, China coming out looking very, very nervy here. That's 2 big and rash swings. Liu Li Bin and now Jiang Chuan slow out of the blocks. That's bad news for China. That's their 2 big hitters right there. Now they will settle down, but this first set is already in danger of getting completely away from them. Tong handles service reception. Finally, Zhang Zhejia gets China on the board. The block was in place. They couldn't get it back over the net cord. Side out. And China needed that. Here is Zhang. Well, there are some who will say, well, why are you putting it in the net? But if you don't take a chance with your serve at this level, as we've already seen, safe serves get smashed back at you. Here's Ryan Sclater, the Volleyball Nations League star performer for Canada against China earlier in the summer, and that's why. An ace serve. Tong Jiahua diving in vain to try and pick that one up. Sclater off to a red-hot start. Look at the way that ball is moving around. An almost impossible take there in the backcourt for China. And indeed, Raul Lozano says, whoa, what is going on here? This horse might already have bolted. Canada with a huge lead here early in this first set. An ace. Back-to-back aces from Sclater. The timeout did nothing to disrupt his rhythm. Now, the first one was a beauty. This second one, even better. Du just watches it go by. Look at what he makes that ball do. The swerve and the spin and the movement that Sclater gets on it now. Can he get the hat-trick here? They will be very pleased in the stands to see Ryan Sclater netting there. That might have been the only way they got him out of there. Here's Du. Can't rely on big power hitting Du, so he has to go for guile. Can he get this ball to dance around a little bit? No, it danced straight into the nylon. Side out. We approach the first technical timeout. There are 2 technical timeouts per set. When the leading team reaches 8 and the leading team then reaches 16, each coach can take 2 discretionary timeouts as well. Raul Lozano has already burned 1 as Stephen Ma looks for yet another ace, and they're going to get that queried, are they? No, maybe not. There was a shake of the head there from Glenn Hogue as Ma looked over to his coach. Is it worth a challenge? Because you're allowed 2 challenges as well, but if you get one wrong, you're down to 1 challenge. And Hogue was happy to let that one ride. Quick thinking from the setter on second touch. Brett Walsh with a lot of time. Catches China on the back foot. And Canada cruising here. Well, this is that weapon that you don't want to use too often. But you do want to use it when the other guys aren't expecting it. Just like that. Terrific body of work behind him, Raul Lozano. That's silver at the World Championship with Poland 13 years ago, one of the highlights, but he's done well in Spain, in Germany. I say Iran owe a lot to this man and his leadership. Now trying to just harness this terrific potential that China have. China's women, of course, so strong. Definitely an Olympic medal favorite. The defending champions, of course. But the men lagging a long way behind at the moment in China. Lozano, though, knows the potential is there for change. Daniel Jansen van Doorn will now serve. That's nicely taken. Liu Li Bin. Well, he will need a lot more of them. And Jiang Chuan, his partner in crime, will need to get busy as well. Here's Yu Yao Chen, the setter. China looking to claw back some of this deficit. A big hit comes in from Sclater. That got picked up by Liu. Very nicely done. And Liu will push one off the block there as well to just get China motivated. That was all about him. Defensively, the containing block was in place. And then the clever push through Graham Vigras there. You don't have to blast away. You have to swing right through the ball. Sometimes a bit of touch makes sure it doesn't come back off the block like that one. So Yu will send in the serve. Handled really well by Perrin. And that's picked up nicely by Du. Really important dig there, but it's hoist and hope here. The block in place again. Vigras denied. Vigras not denied on the second bite at it, though. Better from China, but Canada still finding a way through. They got him first time, but no block to be seen when Vigras took off and swung through it. Everybody on the Chinese side was still on their feet. No block there at all, as Brett Walsh, the setter, drops back at 9-5, serving for Canada. It's a nice take. Brilliant bit of rescue work there from Ban. And Perrin denied by Tong. And coming in from deep, it's Liu Li Badu. Hai Zhang, excuse me. Well, that was such a big swing there that it's the sort of swing you saw from Liu, but Du saying, oh, you've given me a freebie. I'll take that. A big channel to drop that through. And Du Hai Zhang says, thank you very much. Now, Liu. Brilliant pickup from Ban. Well, China doing a nice job of repelling, and they've done it again here. Now, can they set something up? Du gets blocked out of it. That sucks some of the atmosphere out of the building, as Graham Vigras says, don't bring it here. Oh, Du got the big kill earlier. Here he is, taking on a two-man Canada block, coming off on the wrong end of it. John Perrin up next. Perrin, 4 blocks in the win against China in the Volleyball Nations League. Sends one too deep, side out. Peng Shikun will serve. And that perspiration is cleared off. You do not need players sliding around on that stuff. That's where you get injuries, hyperextensions, twisted ankles, whatever. And Perrin rather stepping in front there, and Ma goes cross-court. Brilliant backcourt dig there from Liu. Solid in the backcourt there was Perrin. Ma will have another go. Still no way through. Here's Du. Has to try and be sneaky. Can't get anything. Walsh picked that up. Sclater rubs one off the block. Well played again from the Canadians. They got the block in place here, China. 3 of them. And that one, unluckily for the defenders, couldn't find an angle to drop it back in play. So Vigras will stay on. Canada continue to have this healthy cushion here, but China have settled. Vigras floated one way too deep there. The Chinese will be thinking, and I'm sure Raul Lozano will be thinking, why did we start off so cold? 5-1 down early. Big serve picked up beautifully by Perrin. Ma goes cross court. You don't stop those. That's all about service reception from John Perrin, the captain. The finish was the eye-catching one. Stephen Ma really swinging through this with authority. That is the definition of a cross-court kill right there. But Perrin's service reception is what made it. Sclater then. They don't need to see him serving. He did some damage last time with those 2 aces. He's got another one. Oh, this is brilliant serving from Ryan Sclater. It's not even as if the Chinese service reception is bad. Just look at the placement, look at the movement. So hard to get these back. He's finding the edges of this court brilliantly here, Ryan Sclater. 3 aces, and we're only halfway through this first set. Tong just about managed to dig that one up. Canada will take control. They'll go for the backcourt kill, and it's all over the place from Perrin. A rare miscue from the Canada captain. Pushed it long and wide. That's a let-off for China. Another point had gone against them there. They could have more or less written this first set off. As it is, it's almost beyond them as Duhai Zhang now looks to serve. With China chasing 4 points on serve to achieve parity. Unlikely to get one here, given that service reception. Yeah, boom. Deal with that. Daniel Jansen Van Dorn off the quick set. That ball barely beginning its descent through its trajectory before Van Dorn smashed it away. Ma up next. Very aggressive serving here from the Canadians. That one well wide, but they're certainly not playing it safe, and you can't play it safe anyway. They're looking for the corners, looking to just bite the lines. Sclater's doing it so well. Watch can Zhang Zhejia come up with. Oh, it's a good one. It's a beauty. That's what they needed. Blair Ban, of all people, caught flat-footed. That doesn't happen very often. Nasty one to have to deal with. I don't think he saw it, really. With Daniel Jansen Van Dorn in front of him, the libero couldn't react in time. So mark that one down as an ace for Zhang. And how they needed that. 14 points against Finland yesterday for Zhang. And Ma got right underneath that. Perrin. Oh, a miss hit from Perrin. Well, well, well. China fighting their way back into this. And still plenty of time left in the set. Sure enough, Glenn Hogue says, whoa, what happened to our 4-point lead? That's just got cut in half. Things getting interesting. Things getting even more interesting. An ace down the line. This is terrific stuff for Zhang Zhejia. Well, whenever you take a timeout, you expect the momentum to shift in your favor. It hasn't happened there for Canada. A beauty of an ace down the line. China pulls to within a point of parity here, having started off 1-5 down. Zhang looks for another one, and he's got another one. This is unbelievable stuff. Well, they needed some burst of serving from somewhere. It's Zhang that's come up with it. Lovely little floater there that Perrin has completely mishandled. Now, Perrin's having a bit of a tough time of it out there. I wonder if Glenn Hogue is thinking of just sitting him down, and indeed he is. Yeah, he'll just need a recharge here. Nick Hogue will check in. That's quite a weapon to bring off the bench right there. Now, China have erased a 4-point deficit here. Much better service reception from Hogue, who will look to finish the job. The block was in place. Oh, and then a miscue. Jansen Van Doorn just hung it up in the air there. Hogue wasn't expecting it. They're all over the place, Canada. This is close to meltdown. Look at this. There's the containing block coming in from Peng, and Jansen Van Doorn can do no more than that. And everyone says, well, it's not mine. Well, Glenn Hogue's already burned one timeout. He's only got one left. But the way they're playing at the moment, there's another ace. Unbelievable. Zhang is single-handedly tearing Canada to shreds here. Well, whether it's going to officially go down as an ace or not, it might as well be an ace. And sure enough, we get to the technical timeout. Glenn Hogue needed this. What a transformation here. What a burst of points. They have to get side out quickly. Five-1 down and seemingly out of sight, even that early in the set. China have rallied brilliantly, and it's the serving of Zhang Zhejia that has really helped put them in control now of this first set. They've chased John Perrin out of the lineup. And Canada are rocking here. A desperately needed side out for Canada. Can they get it, or can Zhang maintain this exceptionally high standard? He goes for the floater. It's another ace. He's mixed it up absolutely brilliantly. They've been dealing with the heavy hits. Suddenly he takes everything off. Nobody was expecting this, least of all Hogue at the backcourt there. And before he could react, there's another ace in the bank. This is a devastating spell of serves from Zhang Zhejia. Can he keep it rolling? Goes for a big one this time. That gets picked up. They need that, Canada, and they get it. Finally, side out. Well, Sclater had to get this. It's the first point they've won in seemingly forever. A 4-point lead turned into a 2-point deficit. Daniel Jansen Van Doorn will now serve. It's a safe one. Du handles that. Liu Li Bin. Oh, hello. That's gone against Canada as well. Now, did Brett Walsh stray into the net there? Yes, I think he did. It is Walsh. Yu Yao Chen then will serve. Another point on serve. You think Canada will pretty much have this first set where they want it. Hogue handles that. And it's blocked. There is that point. Peng taking out Vigras. That's a one-on-one battle of the big men. And it's the youngster who says, that's mine. The 18-year-old shutting down Graham Vigras. More changes. Tyler Sanders coming in. Walsh checks out, and Sanders not going into serve. Well, he probably will be up next, you would think. Either that or Glenn Hogue really has decided, I've got to change everything. Shock if Walsh has been chased out of this game. Hogue handles that, not particularly brilliantly, and it was nicely adjusted by Sanders there. That was a tough set to pick up on your first touch. Has to go one-handed, and Vigras can take care of business. Side out. Well, has this set got away from Canada? TJ Sanders then, Rio Olympian. Skims one off the net cord. That's going to go cross court to Jiang, and that's another misfire. Jiang saying that took a touch. And you can translate the body language right there. Jiang says he saw that come off a forearm. Now, when a player is as insistent as that, the coach has to back him, so they will review this. But I'll tell you what, Raul Lozano won't be very happy with Jiang Chuan if there is no touch here. Jiang is convinced. Is he right? They were challenging a net touch there. Didn't seem to touch a blocker either. That was a strange challenge then from Jiang Chuan. Sanders then stays on. Tong's not handled that particularly well. Jiang tries to find a winner from there. Tough to get. Easy pickup, and Hogue will go cross court. Canada right back in business now. They've been shaken up. It's an ace. They're level. The introduction of Tyler Sanders has proved to be an inspired move by Glenn Hogue. He single-handedly brought them back level, and now it's Raul Lozano that has to call a halt to proceedings with this first set hanging in the balance. Well, Canada have had this right where they wanted it. Blew a lead. China put themselves in an incredibly strong position. They've blown a lead. Who wants this first set? Sanders with a sneaky serve. No winner there for Jiang, who's been really quiet. Hogue. The block takes the sting out of it. Jiang finally gets on the board. That's been a long wait for Jiang Chuan. But if China can get him fired up, that could spell big trouble for Canada. Here's Liu Li Bin, the other big hitter for China. As for the big ball toss, nice take there from Ma. This will come over. No winner there for Sclater. A real chance here for the Chinese. Ooh, dear oh dear. Miscue on the cross court. That's a missed opportunity as well. You wonder how expensive that might prove to be. Not had the best of sets, Jiang Chuan. Hogue serving at 20 all. Nice take from Tong. Backcourt attack, lethal from Liu Li Bin. Lurking with intent behind that 3-meter line, then launching his way through it. Here he comes, watch out, incoming. Boom, gone. So China keeping the pressure on here. Peng, the youngster, skims the net. Where is this going to end up? It ends up on the hand of Ryan Sclater, and that's bad news for China. Sclater taking the reverse set, driving it past Du down the line. No way Peng, the middle blocker by profession, stuck in the backcourt, was going to get a hold of that. Vigras's serve is not the best. It got what it deserved. Zhang. Well, it was Zhang's burst of serving that put China in such a strong position, and it was Zhang's inside spike there, getting the better of three would-be blockers. That keeps China in pole position. Now Jiang Chuan, if he can find an ace, it could be a set winner. Oh, foot fault, yeah, it was all over the place. It's amazing how competitive China are being with him. So off his game in this first set. This is uncharacteristic of Jiang Chuan. Maybe it's a hangover from the birthday celebrations yesterday. 25 years old. Jiang needs to clear his head here. China have given themselves a real fighting chance of this first set. That's a huge ball toss from Sclater. Brilliant bit of service reception. Well, Du Hai Zhang will go in the stats for the kill, but this is all about service reception from Tong Jiahua. That was a sizzler of a serve, but perfectly handled. Yu just sets up Du Hai Zhang, and China keep the pressure on. Not a big server, Du. Tong sends that back, but well out of bounds. That's Ma going to work, and there's every chance this set is going to go beyond 25 points before it's resolved. Level at 23 each. China looking to stay in the ascendancy here. Looking to effect a side out on the Ma serve. Another brilliant take from Tong. Liu Li Bin, too good. Set point China. But before the celebrations get too loud, always harder to win a point on your serve. Terrific stuff there from Liu. Daniel Jansen Van Doorn got up but couldn't get any control on it at all. And China have set point. And they have Zhang Zhejia up to serve. Remember the havoc that he created last time he was up. Another big serve from him is what China need now. It's too big. That's a huge anticlimax and a huge sense of relief for Canada. We are indeed going deep. Here's Daniel Jansen Van Doorn, part of that Rio squad, still playing. Du handles a very easy serve, and that's what you get. The cross court from Liu Li Bin is way too hot to handle, but the serve was so easy to take. Canada must have known that was going to be coming back at them. So the pressure stays on. Another set point. Yu Yao Chen will now look to serve this one out. The setter. Point on serve here, and it's the set to China. Oh, they've got a chance. Hogue's got to be good here. Oh, did it go off at Canada? Blocker, it did. China take it. Service reception wasn't great. That gave them the chance, and they've only gone and taken it. Well, this is an upset. Ma struggling there. Put Sanders under all sorts of pressure. Likewise for Hogue. The block was there, and it just clips Hogue's shoulder. That's all it takes for China to secure the first set. From 5-1 down, remember. But that burst of serving from Zhang Zhejia transformed this first set. This is not how the script was supposed to go. China take a nail-biting first set, 26-24. Is the big upset on here? Can China force a winner-take-all shootout against Argentina tomorrow? They've taken the first step. that's how the first set unfolded, and here how the numbers look. Look at all those aces. 9 in that first set. Very little between the two teams, as is reflected in the final score of 26-24. Well, it's a best of 5 sets. It's China that are on the board first. Let's dig a little bit deeper and look at some of the serve placement. Plenty of variety from China, with a definite look to the left as we look. 42% there. Canada, much more balanced. As both teams look to just try and vary it up a little bit. That's Du, denied by the dive from Walsh, who's back in, and Hogue takes a swing at that and takes something on the way through. China have got to avoid a letdown here as a recharged Brett Walsh comes back. Sat down back end of that first set to allow time that Tyler Sanders to bring some fresh energy. That didn't work. That worked. Huh. Peng Shi Kun had to find the line and did. Angling it away deliberately, taking out any would-be blocker, but you've got to drop it in play, and you can't drop it better than that. The youngster, huge, huge potential. Only 18 years old, still a baby. Still growing into his body. Well, he could be one of the centerpieces that Raul Lozano might be able to build a squad around. There's Graham Vigras rising high off the quick set. That's a miss. But Hogue looking to try and just clip a line there. Doing the right thing. A challenging serve now. Zhang Chuan, China winning a set with him not firing was a huge bonus. Can he get fired up? Hogue picks that one up nicely. Hogue will look to finish the job. Tong, brilliant again. What a defensive game he's having. That's a tough place to get a winner from, but Canada take a big swing at that one, and it's a wild miss from Stephen Ma. It really is. Took a very tight angle on it. A very solid play from the Chinese defensively. Well, he managed to bypass the block, but managed to bypass the court by about 4 meters as well there, Stephen Ma. So Zhang Chuan, who can be a big server, will stay at the service line here. Nice pick up there from Ban. Far side, no messing around there for Ryan Sclater. Nothing to choose between them going through the early skirmishes here. That's more like it. If Zhang Chuan can start firing off the edges, China might have a really good chance of finishing what they've started so well here. Nothing the block could do. They couldn't get together in time. Gave Hogue in the backcourt zero chance. Du Haizhang went for a biggie. Big attempt there from Zhang. Oh, Blair Ban was the only man who could get anywhere near it. Encouraging signs here for China that Zhang Chuan is starting to go through the gears here. And if Zhang Zhejia can find another inspired burst of serving, That really will put China in a strong position. That one didn't offer much at all. Ma blocked out of it, will have another go and finds a beauty. Wasn't blocked out of that one second time around, was he? Blair Band celebrating like they've just won something. More in relief than anything else. Well, the block did its job first time around, but the cross court just too good. Side out. Flighted serve, got exactly what it deserved from the late arriving Ryan Sclater, lurking with intent in the backcourt and then delivering off the reverse set with clinical efficiency. Daniel Jansen van Doorn will break the 6-all tie one way or the other on this serve. Not a very challenging serve, never has been. Now, where's that going? It drops the wrong side of the line for China. So Zhang will have another go at it and make sure that drops the right side. Side out. Very different look to Zhang Chuan here early in this second set. Much more confidence about his work. Liu Li Bin, the other big hitter. Well, that is miraculous stuff, but China should be able to take it away at the second time of asking. No, yes, they do. They do. The battle of the 17s, and it's Liu Li Bin getting the better of Garion Vigras. Thought Vigras had got it. He did get something of it, but he didn't bring it back over the net. So it's Liu that will celebrate. China with a big point, all off the quality of the serve. The first technical timeout arrives. China noses in front. Liu with serve, reverse set. That's unbelievable. That's incredible stuff. Liu reacting so quickly in the backcourt. And that one's kept alive as well by the setter. It was always asking the impossible, wasn't it? And that was heading towards the antenna. So Canada grinding out an important point there. Yeah, impossible to just keep that in play, and as soon as the antenna is contacted, that is a dead ball. Walsh then will serve. Canada trailing 7-8 here. Ooh. Now we're able to just watch that go. Ping goes long. Hogue. It comes back on first contact. And that was just what Nick Hogue was looking for. Stephen Ma gets the finish, but it's the quality of the serve. Let's set that up. China always in trouble on the overpass. And Ma says, sort that out. Well, ever since Hogue has come in for Perrin, they've been a little bit more solid in their shape, the Canadians. But nothing but nylon serve doesn't help. Keeps China in front. But their slender lead has been erased unless Zhang Chuan can conjure up a point on serve. Now he would love an ace right here. Oh no, got right underneath that. Ah, he knows. One of those can I press rewind moments for Zhang Chuan. Vigras at 10-all. Wasn't the best service reception there from Liu, but yeah, they made something out of nothing. Oh no, now then, hang on. That's gone the other way. Now China, they're going to replay that point. Well, China thought they'd got it won. They're furious, but they're going to have to play it again. Well, let's have another look at this. Wasn't great service reception, and they blew it dead for contact at the net, and then he changed his mind and said, sorry, got to play it again. And just saying, yeah, that's on me. Well, he's done the right thing there, because if you do make a mistake, and everybody does, it's in your power to change it. That's what he did. Again, service reception, not good there at all. And they miss out on the back of it. A sense of disgruntlement on the Chinese side of the net there as Zhang Chuan goes rather long, but Canada will feel that justice done there. Glenn Hogue knows his team are still very much in this match, as Vigras will look to keep them on the front foot with another serve. And the service reception not good, and there's a block off the back end of it. Well, I think Raul Lozano might have to look at this, because Liu Bin is having trouble fielding some pretty routine serves here. That's putting his team on the back foot. Yeah, not surprisingly, Lozano calls a timeout there. That is one of Canada's less challenging servers, and yet Liu Bin is having trouble handling service reception. Well, let's see how China respond off the back of the timeout then. Vigras continues with serve. No doubt he'll be looking for the opposite number 17, Liu Bin. Found him the last two times. This time, Tong decides he's going to step in front and take control. And they get the side out off the back of it. Tong doing the right thing there, as it turned out. And then Zhang making sure that Hogue could not get underneath that. A much-needed side out brings Du Haishang up to the net, up to the service line, excuse me. China serving 11-12. That's not great from Hogue. The overpass. Did it take anything on the way through? You bet it did. You bet it did. Zhang Zheijia getting a big block touch here off the fingertips of Stephen Ma. Just like that, China come back at them. Another little shift of momentum here. What is turning out to be an intriguing match. Du with serve. Ma rubs one off the block. Here's Sclater then. Big serve, too big. this man weave that magic again from the service line? It's Zhang Zheijia. Uh-oh. Well, they catch Canada. Oh, my goodness me. Glenn Hogue will be going crazy about this. A rotation fault. Oh, dear, oh dear. So Zhang goes after Hogue. Hogue handles that really well, and very well played there as well by Ma. Just dinked it into that space behind the blocker, but in front of the backcourt, nobody can get there. Not even a pancake from Zhang possible there. Ma fielded really well by Liu and finished off with a plum by Peng Shi Kun as well. The youngsters having some fun out there. Daniel Van Dorn just sticking out a late hand to divert it away. Yu Yao Chen, the setter, looking to take China to the second technical timeout with a lead. They're not going to have it. Ma continues to show some authority with his spiking. That's an understatement. That was a big swing. Well, we're nearly at the second technical timeout. Who is going to have their noses in front? Jansen Van Dorn. Oh, didn't miss by much. Just called long. China go to the technical timeout. 16-15 up, keeping the pressure on here. Really good match, this.
Vamos a sacarle acá. Así que va, primer tiempo por uno. ¿Ok? Primer tiempo por uno. Vamos a sacarle acá adentro. No, acá. 到5号位，好吧？让他打23号位。Primer tiempo por uno. Atención en posición 4. Va.
Now, a point on serve will give China control. Can Liu Li Bin, one of their better servers, conjure one up here off the high ball toss, brilliantly taken by Ma. And Hogue finishes the job. Outstanding service reception from Stephen Ma, set that up. And Hogue just had to find that huge gap in the backcourt there. So Brett Walsh. Canada still chasing here, but if they can get a point on serve, that will put the pressure on China. It's another one of these sets that at the moment looks like it could go either way. That's Jiang with a big one. Ma with the hoist, Hogue with the push. Second touch doesn't work from Peng. Here comes Hogue. He goes very, very deep on it, but it takes a touch on the way through. And Canada now starting to ask some questions. Well, it's got to take a touch on the way through. Just about everybody almost got a piece of that. Nobody could control it. So Hogue's big hit puts Canada in front, with Walsh now serving. Really clean take on serve. Du Haizhang can finish the job. Nice fake inside, and then Du just has to slide it past her one-on-one block. Pengshi Kun. That's not going to bother anybody, that serve. No, that's long gone. As soon as you saw that serve, there was like a 99% chance that China would be scrambling around chasing. That's exactly what happened. Yu, to be fair, didn't give it up, but he had no chance. So Hogue, Canada looking to just keep the pressure on here. Sneaky serve from Hogue. Nothing sneaky about that from Zhang Zhejia. Took that so high, didn't he? Such a tall man anyway. The middle blocker, is that on its way down? Barely on its way down. He must have taken that at +3 meters height. Vigras had no chance, the only blocker in the vicinity. Here's Jiang Chuan once again. Oh, they rather got in each other's way in that back court, but they get away with it. That was Vigras. Oh, got that right. This is really clever play from the middle here. Just says, yep, got a blocker to deal with. Let's put that on the line. So Canada can't pull away, but they can't shake China off either. Backcourt attack, nothing doing. Liu taken out of that. Ma's got some work to do. That's a tough place to get a winner from. Du. Oh, Du with a wild one. Now Canada have this set where they want it. Du got right underneath that. Must have sent that 5-6 meters beyond the baseline. That was a bad one. So once again, these Vigras serves continuing to ask questions. That's much better service reception. Oh, they needed that. Well, it's the old story and it never changes. If service reception is as good as that, it gives the setter all kinds of options. And off the quick set, the defense just cannot get established. All the initiative goes to the spiker. Liu with serve. China still chasing here though. Ma too strong with the cross court. Tong couldn't get it up. Canada stay in control. Sharon Vernon coming in. Youngster. So Walsh will check out as they look to get a block in place with Sanders coming in to pinch hit. Canada looking to just try and effectively seal this second set right here if they can get a block. And they swung it over towards Jiang, and Jiang with a miss that probably seals China's fate. That might be it. China take a timeout. Glenn Hogue having a word with somebody on the Chinese side of the net there. Not sure what that was about. But that miss from Jiang probably means this set has gone. Yeah, nicely done. Zhang taking the quick set. There indeed goes the boom. The block had absolutely no chance. Now, Zhang's serving turned the first set on its head. Can they get something again from him? Plays it really safe there. Hogue just has to hoist it up in the air. Vernon's got work to do. That's the point they needed. The deficit halved. Big block there. To be fair to Vernon, the service reception was not good. It allowed 3 defenders to get in place. So Vernon's got a lot to beat there. Can't get past Liu. There's a bit of net cord in there, and that net cord helped everything drop in play. Nicely done. And China not going anywhere here. As Glenn Hogue says, we need to settle this back down again. That's just what Canada needed. So Canada crawling towards the finish line here. Stephen Ma serving at 23-21. Tong at full stretch manages to get hold of that. Ma picks that up as well. So too does Vernon. Ma will send it over. Tong has overpassed it. And the put away there. Tong was at full stretch. Ho gets the put away. And he's slow getting up here, the libero. Hopefully that's nothing serious. He really was reaching for that. And ended up putting it over the net. That's probably the set gone now. Set point Canada. Tong showing no interest at all in coming out. Ma Zhaoteng is available for China. Very experienced libero. Should Tong not be able to go. But here they are serving for parity here. Liu, brilliant pickup from Blair Band to take out that cross-court. Hogue finishes the job. That's a bit more like it from the Canada perspective. Shocked in the first set, but they fought their way back here to level it up in the second. Much more solid all-round game. Better in the backcourt. Their spiking was more authoritative. They certainly didn't dominate China, but they did enough. They looked like they had that extra edge in class. And having been shocked in the first set, Canada level it up. 25-21. It's one apiece as we get ready for set 3. China, remember, needing the win here to set up a winner-take-all shootout with Argentina tomorrow. So Canada level. Let's have a look at some of these setter contact points. It's a pretty low percentage for Canada in that second set. You're in the high 70s ideally. That'll tell you that service reception has not been great. Yet they've still managed to come up with the set. But for China, the figure inside that all-important arc drops down to 45%. Tough to win consistently when your setter's running around all over the place. So all to play for now. This one really up for grabs. Third set underway then. Hogue tries to send one down the line and fails to bring it into play. That is going to get looked at. Hogue says, "Take a look, please, Dad." So Hogue Senior says, "Okay, what do we got?" Well, any time a player is as confident as that, coach has to back him. Anything there? Oh, yes, there is. Yes, there is. The little finger of Zhang Chuan. So Nick Hogue got that one absolutely right. Father Glenn says, "That's my boy." Just has to be pushed over there by Hogue. The pancake didn't come off. Floor touch despite the despairing effort of Yu. Canada out of the blocks quickly here at the start of this third set. Not perfect touch there from Hogue. And it all counts. Here's Walsh. Canada looking to just keep their foot firmly down here. Really good service reception. Now then, that's been... No, it hasn't been kept alive. That was Liu who handled service reception, who got the finishing touch there as Blair Ban, the libero for Canada, tried to get it in play, but it just came off. This is what they want to see. Look at the movement on that ball as well, as Ban just stuck an elbow out. Ban picking that one up. And a terrific pickup by the other libero, Tong, on that occasion. Du can't find a winner. Just got to settle themselves back down here. They'll bring it near side where Hogue rubs one off the block. Well constructed point by the Canadians, who were at full stretch and scrambling, but they got their shape back very, very quickly. Service reception again. They'll send it backside. No winner there for Jiang. Just a push from Ma. It caused a bit of havoc. The initiative switches back to Canada immediately. And what can they do with it? They can find a winner. Ryan Sclater drives it down the line, and Canada grabbing control of this first set, third set, just as they did the first set. Remember, they led 5-1 early in the first, only to let it slip away. Here, they're in control again. Just as in the first set, Raul Lozano has to call an early timeout. Sclater sending one down the line. One that isn't coming back. Hogue then, serving with Canada 4-1 to the good. Ooh, zings it. Think tank there, making the adjustments. Vigras, whose serves have caused problems on the other side of the net, sends another sneaky one in. Liu Li Bin sends a sneaky one over the net. Little dink from Liu, good enough. Just pushed it through there. Well, that is a brilliant bit of picking up, but China with a chance here. Liu measures himself, goes for the push again. China read that. They'll have a two-man block and picked up in the back court, but too close to the net on the Canadian side. That's going near side, and Sclater says thank you very much. Important for China to try and keep the momentum there, but Canada grab it back. Nice reverse set. Sclater sending it cross court with Liu lurking in front of him. Oof. The block in place, but they can't do anything with it. Yeah, really nice take there, nice and high from Peng Shi Kun. Tong picks up the cross court. Yu sets his man up. And the block very strong indeed. That was Liu Li Bin driving through. And Canada saying, you know what? We've seen this movie before. That was Daniel Jansen van Doorn saying, Oh, lovely cross court, absolute sizzler. Liu Li Bin, unstoppable. It's Canada with the edge. Nervy looking third set all the way around here. Floated serve comes in. Oh, the block was there, wasn't it? This is looking ominous for China now. Hogue was right in the middle of that. Did he get the decisive touch? You betcha. You bet. Well, Nick Hogue came in early in this match with Canada falling by the wayside a little bit in the middle of that first set. Hogue stepped in, settled them back down, and it's Zhang Chuan that trudges off here. As Wang Jin Yi, the young opposite, comes in. A straight swap there. Oh yeah, too good again. I think that was quite possibly Walsh picking that one up, although Vigras was alongside him. Either way, one of them got there. And China really wobbling here. It was indeed Walsh near side to wipe out Liu Li Bin, who was stretching for it. That's more like it. Liu denied first time, but not from the backcourt. The pipe attack effective for China. Good opportunity for Hogue. Yes. This is looking a bit more like it from Canada. Vicious cross-court kill there from Nick Hogue. Walsh. Canada looking to try and put this third set to bed early if they possibly can. Nice take, but the block has just stuffed Ji Dao Shuai right out of it. The captain just wiped out, and the Canadian block is starting to really take control of this one. Vigras just took his time, and that little delay meant he'd got terrific elevation as Ji was swinging through there. China are in some trouble now. This third set is unraveling.
Quick con doble bloqueo, estamos buscando el centro de la cancha. Busquemos más arriba los dedos. Doble bloqueo. Con un bloqueo, cambio. Con dos bloqueos, puedo cambiar.
Five-point lead then here for Canada as Walsh continues with serve. That's what they needed. Zhang, the middle blocker, gets rid of some frustration there. Bringing the heat. Well, that's what Raul Lozano will want to see off the back of that timeout. Got a reaction from his players. What they need is a burst of points on serve. Wang isn't going to get anything there. And bringing in the likes of Wang and Ji shows just how much Raul Lozano is just shuffling the deck a little bit to try and find a blend that's working here. And Zhang Chuan, who's been hot and cold today, is sat on the bench right now. Hogue, who came off the bench to such good effect, serving. Canada leading by 5. Big swing there, and it didn't take anything on the way through. So Ji Dao Shuai, the skipper, making an uncertain start since his introduction, getting blocked and then going long. They'll challenge this, as indeed they more or less have to. At some point, you've just got to try and grab hold of anything when the set getting away from you, as this one clearly is. Well, this looks an ambitious one. The pipe attack. Yeah, Liu Li Bin handled service reception really well. Earned the right to finish the job here. This one was never in doubt. The pipe attack, he enjoys those. One of those players that's as comfortable outside as he is bringing it straight down the pipe. Side out, Ji Dao Shuai. We're going to try and make a dent in this big, big deficit. And he won't do it like that. Ji Dao Shuai is really struggling to get the radar tuned at the moment. Another point for Canada on serve, and you think this one would be beyond anything China could muster by way of response. We approach the second technical timeout. Vgras serving. Service reception is sound, and Liu remets a rather fortuitous one. You could see the reaction from Nick Hogue there. He said, why did I stick this hand out here? Pull the hand back in, that's going out. He doesn't know that. That might have been Sclater taking the touch anyway, and Hogue has to make a split-second reaction. Zhang, how they need some serves from him. Well, Hogue picks that one up really nicely, and they'll bring it near side, and Sclater will take Canada to the second technical timeout with a 6-point cushion and cruising it here. Sclater then goes for that big ball toss. Really scrambled take there from Ji. And they're scrambling here just to get their defenses in place. China, Ma rubs one off the block, and Canada just rolling away with this. It's just hoist and hope time here for China. Canada can really take authority here. Hogue does exactly that. Taking out Ji Da Shuai on its way through, and Canada just racing away with this one now. Well, Canada just profiting from a complete collapse here. China just all over the place now. No way back from this one. Well, if they'd managed to take that second set, you just never know. But at the moment, China are just wilting under this assault, and it's Ma and Hogue leading the way. That one nets side out for China, but surely too late. Well, they have hope. Well, that's all they got. It's a big stuff from Peng. With some help, it has to be said. Walsh with the hoist. Hogue's got to do something from the 3-meter line. Tough ask that, really tough. And suddenly Peng joins the show, and China, having seemingly been out of this one, give themselves just a glimmer of a chance. And Peng is suddenly popping up all over the place. Back-to-back stuff blocks for the big teenager. It's still a very, very implausible position, surely, for China to mount a comeback. But Glenn Hogue is taking no chances. Still a big, big lead here, but the lead was bigger. Hogue with a really important pick up there, and Sclater just had to put the brake on. Tong with a brilliant pancake. G, got to be clever. There is a call that goes against the Canadians as well here. Well, that's getting interesting. China, if nothing, going down with a fight. This is a good response since Raul Lozano huddled them all together. Liu. Really important pick up there. I think Tong is going to get that one, and Tong doesn't know what a lost cause is. Got close. Sclater with a nice little touch there. Look at that. Tong won't give anything up, will he? You know, if there hadn't been that little touch there from Peng, the libero would have got that. Jansen van Doorn serves Liu. And I think that took a ricochet off Wang Ji-yi, which is really unfortunate for China. There it is. That looks like it's heading out. And unfortunately, takes a big piece of Wang with it on the way through. Yeah, just couldn't get out of the way, could he? Hopes were slim. Now they're virtually gone for China here in this third set. Oh, they rather got in each other's way there. Well, Walsh and Hogue both went for it. Probably best if Walsh had taken care of that. Hogue just saying to his setter there, no, that's on me. But these things happen. There they go. Here comes the chase. Now, somebody's got to take control here, and I don't think either of them really knew what they were doing. And there was almost a nasty collision in the backcourt there as well. Luckily, no damage done, but not Canada at their best, and luckily nobody hurt there, with Sclater and Ma colliding backcourt as well. China's position near hopeless. Hogue. That's going to come over the net. Who's going to be the tough guy? Oh, that's going to get looked at. Vigras thought he'd got the win there, and immediately the player said, no, 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 come on. That is getting challenged. There's the touch. Well, when the decision is as early as this, that will show a high level of confidence from the challenging team. Duel, it's who's got the strong wrists, isn't it? The strong wrist belonging to Vigras there. Oh, I think that one is going to get called Canada's way. He certainly thinks so. So come on, there's the touch. Glenn Hogue telling everybody what they need to see. And what they're going to do in the chair here. Yeah. I don't think Raul Lozano has got any serious complaint about that. He'd like to have a moan, because all coaches do, of course. That's a universal right across the world of sport. If coaches don't give umpires a hard time, something's going wrong. And Raul Lozano just making a point there to the Russian umpire, who's heard it all before, of course. So Walsh at 23-16. Lovely cross-court kill there from Wang. It'll be interesting to see if Raul Lozano sticks with this formation that he's got on court going into the fourth set. He knows this one is totally lost cause, but how much playing time will he give to Wang and to Ji going forward? That's a coach's call. Nice pick up. And a nice put away as well. Anytime service reception is as good as that. The setter's saying, well, I'm spoiled for choice here. Went for the quick inside set. Off the ban service reception. And Vigras. Good miss. Set point then. Can they win it on serve here? That's what Hogue will be looking to achieve. Takes plenty off that. And he needed to take a bit off that Ji Dao Shuai, because that was a bad miss. Didn't matter really, because the set was long gone. But a disappointing fade out at the end of that third set there for China. And this one was a bad one. So there you go. That was comfortable. now seem to be on course for a 4-set win after that early station down the left. That's where Hogue and Sclater have been doing a lot of their work, with a lot of cross courts coming in, as you can see. Well, if Canada had a chance to recharge, maybe drag this into a tiebreaker. We're about to find out. Brett Walsh to get this 4th set underway. Canada 2-1 up. The first point goes on the board. Canada wouldn't give it up though. Hogue and Ma at full stretch, but all in vain. If this does go on to be a Canada win, that is great news for Argentina, who know that just a win tomorrow against China will secure them top spot. Canada have to win and hope China can do them a favour against Argentina, assuming Canada beat Finland. Vigras can't find a winner, but it's just delaying the inevitable surely here indeed. Sclater with that favourite cross court from the left-hand side that we've seen so much of in this match from the Canadians. Here's another one. Tack that one onto the stats. Canada have been dishing those out all match long. Hogue with a beauty of a serve. That's here, there and everywhere. That it's just push over and regroup time for China. And Ma says you're not going to be able to regroup in time. It's another one of those on the left side, cross court. No mystery at all about where Brett Walsh is sending his attackers. Hogue with the net serve, side out. Liu Li Bin, a big server himself. Hogue pushes it too deep. Did it take a touch on the way through? I don't think it did. Hogue just says, oh yes it did. It did take a touch. Yes it did. They've called it. Ooh, only just. Zhang Chuan, a little bit unfortunate there. Vigras then. Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness me. Well, they almost managed to rescue the situation there, China, on the overpass. But Jan van Doorn made sure they paid for it, and Canada make the early breakthrough here in this 4th set. Could be the last set. It's amazing how many points have come for Canada on the Vigras serve, which is not a huge, powerful weapon in itself, but he's clever with it. Well, he nets on that occasion, side out. Peng. Oh, yeah. Sclater goes cross court again. Well, he was the scourge of the Chinese when they played in the Volleyball Nations League. That was a 4-setter. Sclater with 21 points on that occasion. And him and Hogue, who had 13 points, tormenting China again here. Tong with a really nice pickup. Talking of nice pickups, what about that from Sclater? Is it going to be enough to produce a point for Canada? It may well. Down the backside, and Sclater will finish the job. He started it with a wonderful dig. And Walsh knew where he was, lurking behind him. Just had to slip it down the backside. And Sclater said, oh, you're mine. Finds the gap between the blockers. That's all his own work at that point. And Canada now starting to grind it down. Big lead opening up here, and Sclater will look for another one. He doesn't get it. Side out. Didn't miss by much. That one's missed. That's a big miss. Well, suddenly, just like that, it's all tied up again. It's amazing how quickly just 1 point on serve can make such a difference as Sclater sends one wide. And from being in a bit of trouble, Canada are close to giving up a lead here. Quiet since coming back into the heat of battle, Jiang Chuan. How China need him to catch fire. Here's Ma. Since coming off the bench yesterday, I don't think he's missed a point. Great defensive work from Ma there as well to rescue that in the back court. Here comes the attack hit from Liu. That's come back over though. They'll have another bite at this, and that one isn't coming back over. And that's China fired up. Well, they got Liu first time. They're not getting Zhang. Zhang driving that one in. The two middle blockers, these young middle blockers for China, had a pretty solid couple of days here. Whatever the result here. Du Hai Zhang will now look to try and level this one up. Canada will look to take it to the first technical timeout. Well, the block's in. Sclater just gets wiped out by Zhang, who goes from offense to defense as effortless you like. Back-to-back points. And China making a fight of this. And that early lead for Canada has just got wiped out. Here's Du. That's a big miss from Ma. Oh my goodness me. I'll tell you what, this technical timeout couldn't have come quick enough for Glenn Hogue. Suddenly, his side has gone right off the boil. Surprising miss there from Ma. A really bad one. Now, can China continue? Well, that's clever. Second touch is good from Walsh. Well, that's just what they needed after the timeout as well. Canada, let's get back on track. Walsh giving them the edge there. Jansen van Doorn going back to serve at 8-all. Just not quite firing at the moment, Canada, who really have blown hot and cold in this one. Well, well, well. Canada saying that's ours at the right. The crowd thought there was another Chinese point to celebrate there. And there, big contact off Peng. Shi-kun. Nasty little serve there, nicely picked up by Liu. Now is the block in play? Yes, it is. Vigras says, So Canada looking to fire themselves up again here. Walsh serving at 10-9. A very hard-working match this for Canada. Nothing has come easy for them, and they still haven't put this one to bed. Liu ensures parity here. Oh my goodness. Well, well, well. What is going on with the Canadians? So up and down. Yu conjures up an ace. I think Hogue slightly unsighted there by Walsh in front of him. Nevertheless, Canada just seemed to not be quite ready for that one. As Yu slipped one down the line. Got a bit of movement off it as well. We'll look for another one here, and that has caught the line. That's an ace as well. Back-to-back aces for Yu Yao-Chen. China coming to the ball nicely after that really poor start to this set. Now it's Canada that are right off the boil. More significantly, the crowd now into this as well. Well, the challenge is in. That looked a good call. Let's see if that's confirmed by the replay. No fault there. They're challenging a foot fault. Well, they certainly couldn't challenge the in-out because that was obviously in. I'm surprised that Glenn Hogue was looking for a foot fault there. That rather smacked of desperation. The side judges are red hot on foot faults. They don't get missed very often. So Yu stays on. No triple of aces. Instead, Canada get themselves a much needed side out. Vigras. Just the one blocker to beat. Hogue. Really nice take by Tong. The cross court is not a winner from Jiang, but they'll get a second bite at this. They'll bring it near side instead. Wonderful rescue work from Blair Ban again. And then the big swing through from Stephen Ma. Big assist goes to the libero Ban for his work in the backcourt. And Ma gets Canada back in business. That's the rescue that mattered. Wonderful dig there, and Ma with one of these trademark Canadian cross courts from the left, bringing up another winner. Hogue then continues. Really nice take, really good take. Hogue has picked that up brilliantly in the backcourt as well. Ma, nothing doing for him, picked up by Yu. And then Jiang. Oh, ho, ho. Well, well, well. What a clever one there. There weren't too many holes to be found there, but Jiang Chuan has found one. Look at that. Slipped it inside, down the line. How on earth did that sneak through? Not only did it get through the twin blockers, it was also too much for Walsh to handle back court. Liu with serve. Ban handles that. No stopping Graham Vigras flying high off the quick set. V-grass right now as hot as any player out there. Oh, sending it all the way back, and that is very effective, Jiang Chuan. Don't think too many people were expecting it to go that way, but a lovely reverse set. Look at this. Oh, that's wonderful stuff. That really is good. Now then. That's a big block. That's a big moment right there. Raul Lozano's men making the breakthrough. Du Haijiang. Big stuff block for him. Well, another twist in this strange tale. Canada just won't go away. Or rather, China just won't go away. Canada just can't shake them off. Well, where's that going to go? Into the crowd. Sclater picks up the win. Canada playing catch-up again, though. Here's Sclater. That's a nice serve, really well taken, and then beautifully put away inside by Zhang Zhejia. Well, a match he's had as well. Lovely bit of setting. No chance for the block to get established there, even with two in the backcourt. Zhang, though, manages to bisect them. Half a metre either side, there's a chance that comes back. So it's the second technical timeout. Oh my goodness me, it's another miss. This is astonishing, it really is. Just can't afford these self-inflicted wounds here. That's Sclater going cross-court. And it just travelled and travelled and travelled. No wonder he's called a timeout. Well, they're giving themselves a great chance here of taking this into a tiebreaker. Blocked out of it there, Ma. They've scrambled it alive, and then Ma manages to finish the job scruffy as you like. Canada will take everything they can get at the moment. They really are battling for this. Is this going to get a challenge? There is a challenge. Block touch is the question that is being asked here. Bit of a wait for this one. Quite a long wait for this one. Here we go. How's this one going to get ruled? Well, that's... Ooh, very close to the antenna, isn't it? Very, very close. Well, well, well. That's inspired. My goodness me, what a good call. Well, every chance now China can take this into a decider. Meanwhile, Canada still arguing the case. In vain. They have to get on with it. Zhang Chuan. China with a nice lead here. Hogue picking that one up. Ma blocked out of it, but it drops too deep. Still, nevertheless, Canada with a 3-point deficit to try and pull back here. Well, they've got to get on with it. Tyler Sanders, TJ, coming in. Lucas van Berkel involved. Sharon Vernon coming in. Glenn Hogue looking to shuffle the deck here. But no rest for Stephen Ma. There he goes long. Now they're going to say challenge it. Ma wants that looked at. Any part of the circumference of the ball touches any part of the line, that's in. This is a big call here. If this does catch the line, it's an ace, and it does, clearly. So a clean ace then from Stephen Ma. Can he find some more? Oh, that's a good one, and Tong has taken a really nice job with that. That's picked up. Now Canada get a chance here. Hogue. Oh, brilliant. Stunning cross-court winner from Nick Hogue. Well, they needed 3 points on serve, and they got 2 of them. Hogue absolutely blistering the cover off the ball there. You can't place it any better than that. That's enough for Raul Lozano. Suddenly Canada are lurking with intent once more. A 3-point deficit. Now a 1-point deficit. There goes Stephen Ma, looking to level it up. Comes over on first touch. Hogue couldn't get any control on it. And China dodge a bullet. Service reception wasn't great. Canada couldn't capitalize, but a man who definitely could, driving through near side, Zhang Chuan. And Canada still can't draw level. Here's Du Hai Zhang. Yeah, nothing stopping Lucas van Berkel there. Two of the new players. Sanders setting up van Berkel. And here is the middle blocker, who just had that kill. Looking to level this one up. Still Canada chasing. That point they need on serve. If it sides out from here, we're going into a decider. A long way to go. Not a great serve. That's been kept alive, though. Hogue just has to dump that over, though. China can send it far side. Nothing doing. It's come back. Somehow, brilliantly, Ma has rescued that. Hogue is blocked out of it. China have won this point 3 times over. And then Canada end up putting it out after all that. Well, after all that incredible defensive work from Canada, in the end, it all comes down to a miscue. Vigras can't find the line. Super rally, and it's China coming out on the right end of it. So the pressure builds on Canada a little bit more. Here comes Zhang. That had more chance of going under the net than over it. Vernon with serve. It's not a particularly challenging one. Liu can't find a winner, though. Ma has picked that up backcourt, and Vigras isn't going to miss that one. Side out. Well, he might have had a miss earlier. That one was never going to miss. No, it's not side out. Side out, of course. Vernon served the last one. So that's a point on serve that brings Canada level as we get down to nail-chewing time in this 4th set. Can China find another level? Well, they can if Zhang Chuan can continue to spike like that. That's a full-blooded, don't even think about getting in the way spike. Oh. No matter how well you dig, you're not getting that back. China stay in the ascendancy here. Yu Yao Chen will look for the point on serve that will give them control of this set. Hogue collects a pretty easy one and then buries it. Here's Hogue serving at 21 all. Are we going into a decider, or can Canada get out of this one? There's a whistle there that goes against China. And the acknowledgement from Zhang Chuan. And Canada now seize the initiative here. Just couldn't stop his momentum, could he? There it is. Yeah. Centre line violation there. Far side. And Raul Lozano knows this is no time to be letting this slip away. It's dig-in time for China. They must force side out here. Nick Hogue looking to put Canada on the brink of victory. It's a good serve. Tong's done really well with it. So well that Liu Li Bin manages to finish the job. What an important service reception that was from Tong Xiahua. And then the job finished with authority from Liu. That's the side out they needed. This one stays in the balance. Here's Liu. Yet another close set. A pretty safe serve, that one. But no winner there from Vigras. There's a winner there from Zhang Chuan. A point on serve to give China the initiative again. When he connects clean, he hits so well. That's a big one. And Glenn Hogue says, whoa, no, I got to change things up. Nice take by Ma. Ma will look to finish it and does side out. There's a cross-court winner from Jiang to take it to set point. This to take it all the way. And there's the block, and we are going all the way. Zhang comes up with a big one. Wow. China are not going anywhere, are they? The big underdogs have forced the world number 6s into a tiebreaker. So we go into a decider then. Canada winning the attack point battle 17-11, and yet still coming out on the wrong end of that one. And opponent errors looming large for the visitors from North America. If they can't cut those out, they may end up sustaining back-to-back defeats in this Olympic qualification tournament. China have hopes of forcing a shootout with Argentina tomorrow, with everything on the line. And Argentina will be sitting in their hotel right now saying, you guys can just go on and on and on. They want a China that are on their knees. 3 matches in 3 days at this level takes a lot out of the legs. So it's a sprint now, first to 15, and it's a fast start from the man who served so brilliantly in the second set. Zhang Zhezhia comes up with an ace to open it up. And if there's one thing the 5th set has shown over the years, if you start slow, you've got no room for recovery. Canada have to stop this right here. They cannot allow Zhang to take control with his serve. He floats one. Oh, he only just got out of the way of that. And the backcourt, if that had touched, that would have been another ace. Oh, managed to just get that big body of his out of the way. Sanders staying in. That's nicely done by Liu Li Bin. Well, a bit like his strike partner, Jiang Chuan, Liu Li Bin's had some ups and downs in this match. But Jiang certainly caught fire at the business end of that last set. And if they can get another big play or two out of Liu, they could be in good shape. Yu serving now the setter. The pipe attack from Ma denied. Du brilliantly defensively. Liu Li Bin blocked out of it. They keep it in play though. Liu will have another go, and he rubs one off the block this time. And China grabbing the initiative early here in this decider. Playing with real energy. Well, they got him once. He just angled it away slightly so that spun off Vigras and out of bounds. Well, that's Liu bringing in some heat for China. Canada have to stop this. The setter, Yu, stays on serve. This looks like a ridiculously good pickup, and is the cross-court kill from Hogue. But that perfect service reception meant that was a formality. Canada are chasing this one. Hogue had to go for a big one, and he nets. The pressure stays on Canada here. This gap must not grow. The Chinese haven't beaten Canada at this level in nearly a generation. 24 years. A lot of these players weren't even born. That's nothing doing there. That's better. Sclater takes that one. That's nice. Vigras serving. Another one of those sneaky serves of his. It's gone the right way as far as China are concerned, but the block comes off and away. Ma says, that's mine. China will look at it. Well, Hogue lobbying hard at the chair. It's the Chinese that aren't happy. Well, the call stands after all that. Vigras. Canada edging their way to this. That's not a good service reception at all. And they don't get away with it. There's a chance here. Ma blocked out of it, all very congested, so they'll bring it near side. Sclater can't find a winner. Now it might come back far side. And there is a winner there for Liu. Li Bin popping up. Big swing through that one from Liu. Finally managed to find a bit of space for himself. Sent it down the line. Vigras was back there, but no chance of getting under that one. Still, we can't separate them. Here's Peng. Oh, what about that? Taking the touch on the way through from Zhang Chuan. So Peng stays on. Well, temporarily, Lucas van Berkel and his fresh legs making pretty short work of that. Oh, you're not getting that. That wasn't a blocker within 2 meters of him when van Berkel said, that's going down. Sclater then. Tong picks that one up, and a lovely forward set puts Zhang in a very strong position, and the big middle says, that's mine. Anything van Berkel can do, I can replicate. Again, no sign of a blocker when Zhang swung through that one. This is dig-in time for both these two teams as we approach the turnaround here. Zhang Chuan, how he would love to find a big serve right now. That's not going to do anything. Hogue picks that up, and that's smashed away by van Berkel. Perfect service reception usually produces an end result like that. So Ma nets. Chinese crowd celebrates like they've just won the match. All that brings up is the turnaround. Well, it It's been very, very tough going for both these two teams. Two really close sets. There was the one where China rather wilted and you thought Canada had pretty much drawn their sting. But credit to Raul Lozano and the job he's done. But just invigorating China, not only taking it into a fifth set, but giving his men every chance of getting a win here. Hogue denied. Brilliant rescue by Du. Liu can't find a winner. He's denied by the block. They'll have another go here. Denied a second time. Will they go a third time? No, the block was there, but there was just no stopping Zhang, who put so much heat on it. There was no chance of the block to get any control. They just battered away at that Canada block, and eventually they broke through. Liu couldn't get there, but watch out, they'll take it inside, and Zhang takes it up his opposite, number 12, Lucas van Berkel. And a breakthrough. And a problem here for Glenn Hogue. Duhai Zhang then to serve. China 9-7 up in the tiebreaker. Hogue picks up that one. That's as easy as you like for Van Berkel. The big middle will drop back, looking to level it up again. Taken by Tong. And Li Bin with another one of those from the far side. Takes that really wide angle. Loves to just step it out there, doesn't he? Gets it past the blockers. And China stay in control. Pressure really building on Canada here, especially if Zhang, who's been serving so well throughout this match, can conjure up another one. Another point on serve might be all China need. Side out. Went very conservative there all of a sudden, Zhang. Oof, no winner there for Zhang. Somehow that's been kept alive. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Hogue with a huge, huge miscue. No, that's miles away. Not even close. So here's Yu, serving at 11-9. Picked up early by Hogue. Hogue will try and finish it off. Can't do it now. Can China twist the knife here with Liu? Oh, my goodness me. What a rescue from Ban back there. Oh, that could be a match saver there from Blair Ban, the libero. Goodness only knows how he's kept that in play. It's kept China's hopes intact, but that's all it is. Canada haven't gone. They're staying close. And Lozano now has to say timeout. But that dig in the backcourt by Blair Ban, the Canadian libero, may just have kept his team alive in this match. what a story it would be if Canada fall to China here. That's something Hogue is hoping to avoid. Tong once again doing some tremendous defensive work, and Jiang Chuan, far side, says, put it my way, I'll deal with it. China moved to within 3 of securing a famous victory here. Beautifully shredding the block, and Ban couldn't get that one. Liu, one more point on serve you think is going to be enough. Ban collects beautifully. Yeah, side out. Sclater. Rock solid service reception. Always makes the big hitters look good. Now, China have had problems with Graham Vigras's serve all match long. Not this time. And Jiang, who's popped up near side, takes China one step nearer. Beautiful reverse set. And the block just couldn't get there. Takes a super angle as well. Jiang never holds back anyway. Doesn't know what the gears are and going through them. He just goes into top gear and stays there. Du coming in. Now, can they keep that alive? Somehow, no. Big, big effort from Liu Li Bin there. He's absolutely exhausted. No, Canada not gone yet. Chasing that one, big swing from Van Berkel, wasn't it? So Duhai Zhang, very solid defensive player. Hogue shuffles the deck, and a return for John Perrin, who got chased out of this match pretty early. Can he yet be the hero for Canada? They got some big bodies up there looking to get the block in, as Walsh will look to serve. Canada desperate for a point on serve. That's a good one. They've got a chance at it right here. Walsh turns up at setter and finishing the job beautifully there. Lucas Van Berkel, brilliant serving from Walsh. Will level again. It's in the balance once more. Here's Walsh. Jiang Chuan takes China to match point. But to get there, they're going to have to win it on serve. So hold the celebrations just yet. They need a big serve to secure this. They're almost there. They do have Jiang up next, one of their stronger servers. Is this it? Is this the last point of what's been an absorbing match? If it is, we will have to wait until after the Canada timeout. Whatever Glenn Hogue's got left in the locker, he's got to bring it out right now. Zhang Chuan then serving for the match for China. Going for it all, isn't he? Now, that had to be good from Ma and is. Beautiful pickup from Blair Ban as well. They just can't seem to avoid Ban in the backcourt. His service reception has been really good, so we are going deep in this decider. Ma with serve, it's long. Are they going to review that one as well? That looked long. Don't think they are. No, they are challenging it. Well, this should be a fairly straightforward review. Does it catch the line? No. No, it's nowhere near. Match point number 2 then for China. Nearly there again. Duhai Zhang. As floats one in and Ban has collected that as clean as you like, and Hogue finishes the job. That was not the man they wanted serving there. That was an easy take and an easy kill. Now Jason DeRocco checking in for Stephen Ma. If nothing else, that's fresh legs coming in. Veteran player DeRocco. This isn't some rookie that they're just bringing into a crisis. 15 all. Van Berkel with serve. That's not much serve there. Well, they've managed to get a block on it here, Canada. And they'll finish it off as well with Graham Vigras taking Canada now to match point. Well, 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 it's all got a bit quiet. Chinese hopes hanging by a thread now as Lucas Van Berkel looks to serve this one out. Canada's first match point. Here it goes. Nice take from Tong. This has got to be good from Liu, and it's not. He's blocked out of it. Nick Hogue was there. So too was Tyler Sanders. Between them, they have come up with the stuff block that sees Canada survive a nail-biting 5-setter here. Well, here's the final touch. Who's got it? It is indeed Sanders that gets it. There were 3 of them over there. And that could have gone either way. China with 2 match points. Canada, though, would not be denied. They kept fighting, and they have managed to get past China. Goodness only knows how. That was such a battle for them. So